Thank you for watching. Welcome to Muse and Reviews. This is the YouTube experiment. Now, just to kind of, I suppose, set the scene and paint a light. Um, about me, I have been watching YouTube for well over 5 years now, but typically just started out just, occasional viewing. Maybe someone sent you a link to something that they found entertaining or whatever, but it didn't really take up too much of my life. I'm not saying it does that now, but it was just a bit more of an afterthought. The last 2 years or so, it really has increased, and I do a lot of viewing, and I would probably say it could be my main source of media and entertainment. Quite often, I will sort of sit down and rather than turn the TV on, I tend to not do that so much. I do like games and everything, but again, that doesn't really take over my life. And I do find myself watching YouTube videos. And what I do like about it is how the content changes. So where it can be a bit mundane every now and again watching the TV, I might be into something in particular on YouTube. Let's say I'm a fan of boxing and UFC, and before I know it, I've just got video after video recommended, and I'll watch hours and hours of boxing and UFC. But occasionally my interest varies, and I might go into something like, I don't know, building man caves at the bottom of the garden, and then you get lots of really interesting content for that. So as I say, I really enjoy YouTube. I have no desire or interest to be a kind of a YouTuber or something, but as I said, it was just something I've really enjoyed watching. Now, a little bit about myself. I run my own business, and the business sells IT software and also provides support for it. So uh, it is specialized products that I sell that is aimed for a particular target. So it's not really generic for for consumers. It is business to business, and quite often on that, it'll be a lot of repeat questions about some features or functions or how it does this. So what I've actually did is I thought, well, what can I do to kind of reduce the amount of time I'm, reinventing the wheel? So I thought what I'll do is I'll put up a few videos, and rather than sort of value proposition and discussions and all that, what I could do is some things that are features and benefits of it. I could just quickly record a video of a specific area, and I've done a number of those. I'm pleased to say that one of them has actually brought in a sale, and the amount of profit from that sale is probably equivalent of the wage I pay myself to about 87 work hours, which I could spend creating YouTube videos. So it's been profitable for me, and it has worked for me. So that's been, as I say, absolutely great. Hasn't had many views, but again, as I said, I'm not looking to be any kind of content creator or a YouTuber or whatever. It was just a simple mechanism to help me, and it was a sales tool, so to speak. Equally, the software that I sell, I do support around that. So I wrap around the support contract, and sometimes if there's something broken or how to do something, a little bit of training or whatever, I record some videos there, and this has been, as I say, again, excellent, because rather than sort of telling people what to do or sending a document of instructions, people can watch a quick 3-minute video or so, see how I've done it, and then they'll actually apply that to their system. And again, I haven't got no measurements of this, but I am when I was initially measuring, I've probably saved over 100 man hours in order to do that. So again, when you sort of do the calculations, it has been really worth my while to have YouTube support my business. And as I said, I'm only getting sort of between 15 and 35 views on. I've probably got about 30, 35 videos or so for my business. I think the most I've ever hit with my product related content is about 55 views. So like I said, we're not setting the world alight, it's not making loads of money, and that was never the intent. It was just really to use it for my business and help me, as I said, reduce man hours and stop reinventing the wheel. And while there's only been very few views and it's not monetized in that way, from my business perspective, it has saved a lot of money and a lot of time doing that. So really rewarding. Now I have also kind of done a couple of videos that are not related to the product, but more generic that other people could use. So whereas a lot of my stuff has been business to consumer, um, business to business, there are some things that I use within my business that allow me to provide support, and it would also provide value to my customers. So with these generic ones, I've done some videos, and what they've actually done as well is they've been useful for people outside of my little sort of ring fence product specific videos, and for that reason they have generated more interesting views. So again, we're not setting the world alike, but you know, in 16 months that's accumulated 255 views. So it's beat my own product specific content fivefold in terms of in terms of actually, you know, as I say, producing content. So that's my initial YouTube experience. So I've been a big YouTube watcher, and then I've used it into my business, and you know, it has interested me. I quite, you know, I take an interest in a lot of things, and YouTube has been, as I say, good to me. So what happened with my idea? As I mentioned, there was no desire, there's no need to be a YouTuber. I'm not looking to be famous. You know, I was not looking to make loads of money. I have a very healthy business, and I make my money that way. But in one time, I was actually looking for something for my business, a product, and I could not find any reviews. It was really new, so it was like early to the market. So that's why there was no content, I guess. And I was looking for stuff to help me. So I was looking at the earlier models, and I thought, well, you know, I should make a list of ideas and plans of projects I want and sort of store these. So that's kind of like coupled with that. And I thought, well, you know, these stuff could be interesting to others as well. So again, I was looking at, as I say, a product, and as part of all my plans, I'm thinking these sort of things could be interesting to others as well. You know, coupled with lockdown free time, I thought, well, you know, should I create a channel in order to share these ideas and projects and whatnot? And that's how the idea took off. I thought as soon as I get this product, then what I'm going to do is I'm going to record a video, as we'll see, of the unboxing of my products. And I'm not hiding anything here, it was an all-in-one PC. As I said, the actual PC that I had, which is what I'm recording off today, there was nothing on there. It was new to the market. I've bought that one, and I've also bought another model, which was a touchscreen one. And I thought, there's nothing on YouTube. I'm going to record the unboxing. I'm going to put them on YouTube, and I'm going to get hundreds and hundreds of views. And as I said, just my own little personal sort of competitive streak, seeing if I could be what I've done myself. Again, as I say, not looking to be any kind of YouTuber as such. It stayed on my phone. I think it was June, July when I ordered these products, and there was nothing there, and it was still on my phone. And months and months, and they're still on my phone. So during that time, and I've noticed towards the end of the year, there are now other reviews that are now online on YouTube of that product. So I've kind of like missed that initial boat, which I'm kind of disappointed myself. But you know, I also acknowledge that it's not my be all end all. So I was a little bit disappointed. But anyway, what I've done with my PC is I've upgraded it as well. So it was already quite beefy anyway. It's an iCore 9 10th generation. It had 32 gig of RAM. It's got 512 SD card. I had about half 500 gig of an SSD, external SSD. But I just wanted to sort of beef it up a little bit more and take advantage of those Black Friday deals. So I bought some additional memory to take it up to 64, and I also, as I said, increased it to a terabyte as I wanted to build up some more VMs, virtual machines on my on my PC to allow me to carry on doing my business, so my day-to-day business. And I thought, you know what, I'm going to record this, and I did, and lo and behold, I recorded it and I uploaded it straight away. So rather than put it on my list to do, I thought I'd just strike when the iron's hot, and I'd put it up online. And I'm pleased to say that when I did that in December, which was about 43 days ago, It has now accumulated 389 views, and I've also got a subscriber, which is like fantastic. So it completely dwarfs what I've done for my business related stuff. Um, and as I say, it's kind of like given me a bit of an interest and a bit of a hobby to do. So that's what I implemented, and it's kind of now given me this sort of experiment. So I've got a little experiment which I'm going to do over the course of 2021. We're obviously in this pandemic, it's still locked down, and it's not easing up for the next couple of months. So my little experiment is, in 2021, can you still build a successful YouTube channel, monetize it, and create a business model? So I'm not doing anything that people aren't already doing. I mean, you'll see some of the YouTubers like the Jake Paul and Logan Paul and KSI and Joe Weller, and these guys, they're making ridiculous amounts of money. I have cousins in Ireland who got on to YouTube back in the earlier days, and I'm pleased to say that they have actually made themselves a business out of it, and they're quite wealthy, quite healthy, and they've, as I said, they've managed to make other people wealthy along with that particular channels that they've created. They've built, or not built, they've got offices there as well. They've got staff on there, so they've created employees. So they've done fantastic, and hats off to them. So my channel is going to be an experiment, and it's going to start off very, very raw, as it says there. So do not expect anything fancy and snazzy. I've got no experience of this. I'm going to learn as I go along. So it's ground zero, and I'm going to build up. I've got no social media presence. I've got limited knowledge. As I said, I work in IT, so I'm quite comfortable. I'm quite literate and comfortable in IT and computing and technology and gadgets and whatnot. But as I said, I'm no graphic designer. I'm no video editor, etc. So no experience. I haven't been in touch with my cousins as well to get any tips or advice. It'd be quite useful to do it, but you know what? I'm not going to. This whole experiment is something from raw, and hopefully the material is going to be interesting for you guys watching, and maybe it might inspire you as well. Maybe in the future I might contact my cousins. I'm thinking of little ideas how I can kind of grow this channel as part of the experiment. So it might be, just getting a little shout out from people, blah blah blah. I don't know what the rules are of YouTube, so these are things I'm going to learn. So, as I've said with my third point, I'm going to share videos how I built the knowledge and experience. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to create playlists as well, specific to projects and learning content. So that's something I do know about YouTube, and that's something I want to do along the way. So the content to come, I'm going to be building a garden pub. So at the moment there's absolutely nothing there. There's no foundations, absolutely just a plot. So I've got some building experience as well. I've got family in the building trade, and I've got certain ideas. I know a lot of people have got timber sheds, garden things. I want to do a block build as well, and I know there is content on there. So I'm not trying to be original, but again, I want to build that up and create a number of videos around that and do a playlist. And it could be interesting and inspiring to others. As I said, the lockdown has completely played with my mind, as it with everybody else. I'm bored, and I'm just, not a lot of room in my house really to do the things I'd like to do, which you could do at a pub, like, a nice game of darts, a game of pool, sing on the karaoke, blah blah. I can do all that, but I'm thinking it would be lovely just to have something like that, or a little gym, etc. So that's one of my projects that I'm going to publicize. And also I want to show you how to create a business. So I created my business from scratch, and again, using a lot of my kind of I suppose logic, and one of my strengths is research. So I've built things up along, and I've evaluated products to support that. So I'm going to sort of share that content to show you how I built a business from scratch and turned it into a successful business. There will also be a project as well, how I'm doing with this particular YouTube channel, how I created the channel. So that'll be another piece of content. And there will be some more product reviews coming along. So again, some of these aren't original. Some of them, there's only a few out there, but I have realised that over the time, I've been in such a good opportunity where I could have put some great content on there. You know, I've had the Ford Focus, and I've had different models. So when I've took one back and got the new model, it would have been a great opportunity just to have done a quick video of that particular model. When I've got my new model in, done a video again, so you've had a side by side. So hopefully, as I say, when I get some more cars or replace my car, I'll do some videos with that. I've got the Cougar STX at the moment, so I've got the older shape, and maybe I'll put a newer shape, etc. So I'm going to do things like that. I'm also going to get a spinning bike. I've looked at the Peloton, want to get myself fit, and I just can't stomach spending that kind of money on a Peloton. I have got the money to do that, but it is quite an investment for something that may end up being in the corner, gathering dust. So I'm thinking, can I do this on a more cost-effective way? Can I also, not tie myself down to the Peloton, but use things like Zwift from my seat? So that's going to be my own little personal experiment. Again, as I say, I'm not reinventing the wheel. I know there's stuff out there, and I'm also taking a bit of an interest in darts lately as well. So I'm going to put some content there. So that's what content is to come. I'm going to sign off now, so I really thank you for watching this. If you've watched, as I say, I'm probably just sub 20 minutes there, and if you take the time to watch all of this, then I really appreciate your support there, and I hope that you can come along with my journey, and let's see how this grows. As I said, I've been watching some people online, Oakwood, who do the garden rooms. I've been watching the a tech guy who doing his reviews on LG, etc. And I've seen these guys, and I was subscribing to them when they only had, a few hundred subscribers. Some of those now are in 20, 30,000 plus. So it's been great to be on their journey. And as I say, maybe I can be one of those. So what I would probably do at this stage is thank you for watching. Please subscribe to my channel. Please like if you want. I'm not too concerned about that. If you do like, it'd be quite good to see if I'm doing the right stuff. And then of course, please comment. So any comments that I would like at the moment, as I say, I'm still raw, is maybe share how you feel I'm projecting myself. That'd be quite good, so I can obviously tweak that. And also maybe any ideas what you'd like to see reviewed, etc. And they may be things that I can build along. Not expecting too much, because as I say, this is completely early days, and it's only from that recent upload I've done on Muse and Reviews have I decided to start trying to accelerate and build some content. So again, thank you for watching, and see you in the next video.